Hi, this is Aaron from Animal Factory Amps, and today we're going to take a look at how we can use the Pit Viper as a percussion module. So let's go through the patch for 1 second. So I have a Pit Viper, which is going to be the main sound source. I have a Zadar, which I'm going to use for some envelopes, and I have a data that I'm using as an oscilloscope. I also have the SQ1 by Korg to generate some sequences. How I've got the patch set up is that I have the mix out going from the Pit Viper to the data, and I have it on a stackable so that I can take the output of the mix out and feed it back into the input. I have the Zadar sending out two envelopes, one to the frequency CV and one to the dynamic CV, and I have the triggers for both of these, which is the same one coming from the SQ1. Now how I'm going to set it up is that I'm going to go to both of these envelopes on the Zadar and set it up to A1. That's for A and for B. I'm going to set my time to 100 milliseconds. I'm going to set my warp all the way down. It's for A and for B. Now I'm going to start my sequence, and you can see my frequency and my dynamics both working. The reason I'm using the Zadar is that the Pit Viper responds better to 10 volt peak to peak on envelopes, and the Zadar allows me to do that. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my volume, and you can already see that we have some kind of a kick sound. And the way that's happening is that I'm sending the Q, which is my resonance, to self resonate. If I bring that down, see, it goes away. And I can tone shape this kick sound using the LP, BP, and HP knobs. So this gives me a low end, this gives me some mids, and this gives me that click. Now my frequency CV is my main envelope, and my dynamic CV, which controls the gain, is my pitch. So if I bring this up, you quickly hear the pitch changing. So if I want a longer tail on my pitch, I just need to increase this time for my B. And if I want a longer tail on my sound, I need to increase this. And that helps me shape my kick sound. Obviously changing out the warp also helps me do this. I'm just going to set them all to -99. Now I can also go in and change my mids and see how that responds, and the different clipping circuits. And what I can also do is bring in some FM to give it some bite. And you only don't need to have like a kick sound. You can also get like a very nice percussion, like a bongo sound, if you bring down your Q and you bring up your gain. That's with only band pass. That's with only low pass. And again, changing the gain, offset, or the time shapes the sound. I'll bring my Q up. Bring in some FM. And if you make it really short, you almost get these clicks. there you go. That's a quick way to how to make the pit viper into a